Welcome, my friends, to another program of What's on the Menu. Today we're on Winn Street in Woburn. The exact number I don't know.
106 Winn Street.
106 Winn Street. To Kravings. And we're here with Peter Alcahuli. Nice young man, 31 years old, an entrepreneur who at his young age owns two restaurants. One in Stoneham called
the Liberty Bell on Main Street.
Liberty Bell on Main Street, up near Stoneham Ford, right?
Yeah, right next door to Stoneham Ford.
And here we are at Kravings on Winn Street. Now, people who know, come from Burlington and Woburn, who come down here on Winn Street, we're located in this little stretch of Winn Street where there are businesses, a few automotive shops, a dog grooming place, Tracy's ice cream store.
Yeah.
You're right here.
And here I am.
And here you are. So tell us a little bit about the restaurant. How long have you been here?
Well, I've been in this location for about a year and a half now. Actually, David Tracy, my landlord, the guy that owns the ice cream place, is a customer of mine at Liberty Bell in Stoneham.
Really?
Yeah, and I guess a couple of places came in here and just didn't really make it. And he came up to me after the last place was going out of business. He came up to me and he asked me if I'd be interested to come in here. So I came down, I checked out the location, me and my partner. I have a partner, his name is Robert. We checked it out. We decided to come in here. That was about a year and a half ago, and here we are today, doing great as ever.
Everything is good?
Everything is good, no complaints.
That's all right. That's what we like to hear. Now, tell us a little bit, how long, you're a young man now, how long have you been in this business?
I started when I was 15.
15?
I started when I was 15. I grew up in Rhode Island. I started at a pizza place in Rhode Island. And then I started working at the Liberty Bell about 9 years ago in Stoneham. I managed it for 2 years, and then I bought it from the original owner. And I was there for about 5 or 6 years before I opened this one.
Really? So you're pretty well versed in the food business, huh? Half your life you've been in the food business. Pretty much.
Growing up, I'm Lebanese, so yeah. I mean, as you know, a lot of Lebanese people own gas stations. My father always had a gas station with a garage. It just wasn't me though. I just wanted to be in the food business. I've always liked to eat and I've always liked to cook, so I decided to go that route, and here we are today.
So so when you started the Liberty Bell, you get a pretty eclectic menu now. Yep. You get a lot of stuff on the menu.
Yep.
So you figure that's the safest way to go? Nobody's going to come in and say, you haven't got what I want.
I have pretty much everything except pizza, because there's plenty of pizza places around. Yeah, exactly. Actually, when I took over the Liberty Bell about a little over 6 years ago, it was primarily roast beef, seafood, and a few salads, but I ended up adding a few extra things on the menu just to give be open for more people, just to cater to, if I want to cater to kids and I wanted to cater to adults too. Say if you want to come in, a parent wants to come in and get a seafood plate, the kid wants a chicken finger, the other kid wants a mozzarella stick. So I want to cater for the whole family. I don't want to just want to be there for everybody. So
let's talk about a little bit about the hours of operation. You had a lot of hours. In the restaurant business, you're going to work a lot of hours. So okay, let's go. Where do you work? Monday through Sunday? We're open
7 days a week.
7 days a week.
We're open 7 days a week. We're here at 10. We start taking orders at 10. We don't start serving until 11 though, until everything is nice and ready, because everything is made in house. We don't buy anything. Everything is made here. The dressings, the onion rings, seafood, everything is made fresh daily. Everything is delivered daily. Everything is cut by hand. Nothing is frozen.
Okay.
So it takes a while to get everything ready in the morning. So if people call me at 10 o'clock and they want to place an order, I'll take it. But and then at 11 o'clock we really start rolling. That's when we start rolling till 9 o'clock on weekdays, and we're open till 10 on Fridays and Saturdays.
And Sunday?
Sundays we're open till 9.
Till 9.
9, yeah.
Okay, so now That takes care of the hours of operation. Now I'm sure you could get a phone number. Let's hear the phone number.
The phone number.
That'll come up later on the tape later on.
It's very easy. It's 781-460-2000. 2000.
How'd you get that? That was luck of the draw?
Well, my number at the Liberty Bell is 781-279-2000. So
they were pretty accommodating.
Yeah.
Then, huh?
So yeah. We got a few lines. So
that's good.
Yeah. So they gave it to me.
Now, all the changes since now you're only a young man. You saw a lot of changes in the food business, like peanut oil, and people are now allergic to that stuff. So you have to make them aware of what. Yeah,
if people come in here and they'll ask me, and I will answer their questions to the best of my knowledge. I will try to cater to them to the best of my knowledge. I always worked with some customers. I got a couple of customers that their kids are allergic to peanuts, so I'll make sure, or some people are allergic to cheese. I'll make sure that nothing touches anything. Right. I'll always cater to the customer, whatever they need.
How about to-go delivery?
I do deliver at this location. Open
close. Like how far would you go? Like,
I'll pretty much do most of Woburn and parts of Burlington as well, because as you know, Burlington is right down the street. It's not that far away. We'll go all the way up to the mall sometimes.
Okay, we got a website?
I do have a website. It's Kravings, Kravings with a K, not a C.
With a K, right.
Yeah,
right.
It's with a little twist.
Yeah, right.
Cravingsetc.com.
Okay.
ETC as in etc. Cravingsetc.com.
So in the menu, of course, everything's on there.
Everything's on the menu, the address, the phone number, the website. I always have specials going on. I have coupons for the customers on the website. They can go and print the coupons out and they bring them in, save a couple of bucks.
Coupons seem to be a pretty good way of advertising. You think that's anyway? It's really a good way, but
absolutely. When I do advertising, I want to do it. I don't want to do say like some people will do like, okay, you buy a pizza, you get a free pizza for free.
Yeah.
I'd rather give the customer money back, because this way, if you don't want pizza, you want a chicken finger, you can still bring that coupon in and get your money back for that chicken finger.
Okay.
Or whatever it is that you want.
And how things been now? The economy is not the greatest, but I think some people are on vacation in the summertime. You have a good time.
You know what? Business has been amazing in Woburn. There've been people like us. I still got new customers every day. We're getting busier and busier, and I have no complaints. I can't complain. And if to make it in this economy, you got to be doing something right. And I hope so.
How many people do you think you could sit down in here?
I have seats for about 70 people.
70 people.
Yeah.
That's good. The place is very, very clean. I want to compliment you on that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You have to keep it clean. You work in the food business. It has to stay clean.
Important things. I like the point that everything is made here. When these kids come in here in the morning, you give them an onion, chop it up, brother.
That's it, pretty much. You got to chop the lettuce in the morning. You do the cold cuts in the morning. You got to make the chowders, the soups. Everything is made here. Everything is made every morning. Everything is made fresh. I think that's what separates us from other businesses, other restaurants that have the same food, that we keep it fresh daily.
And what do you think you might cook for me? Because this is the best part of the program, because you cook and I get to eat it.
Well, we're known for our seafood and roast beef, of course, because that's what we started in. So I'm probably going to make you a nice a seafood combo, which comes with French fries, onion rings, haddock, clams, scallops, shrimp, coleslaw, tartar sauce. The whole 9 yards. On Fridays, it's the most popular dish on Fridays because it's a seafood dish. And it's very big. I've never seen anyone finish it. I've probably seen 3 or 4 people finish it.
Really?
Yeah. It's a real big plate. It's got more than 2 pounds of food on it, so it's a lot of food.
This will be a test, right?
Well, people usually share it. It's a big plate.
Right.
People usually share.
We might do that. Too.
Yeah, definitely. And probably, I'd like you to try my roast beef as well too, because we do sell a lot of roast beef as well.
All right. Do you think we get time to go in there now? All right. Okay. As it's pretty obvious that Peter and I have now moved from the booth in the restaurant to the kitchen. A beautiful kitchen, by the way.
Thank you.
Great job. All right. Where do you want to start now?
All right. This is how we start with seafood combo. Everything is cooked fresh now. Nothing is pre-cooked, so the fries go in first. The onion rings go in second. And then everything is weighed.
Everything is weighed.
Everything is weighed. This is the seafood. Just came in about an hour ago. This fish was swimming this morning, as you can see. What will happen is we'll cut it. We'll open it. And then we'll flour it with the scallops. Goes the milk. Goes some more flour.
Is there anything in that magic ingredient in that flour?
I can't tell you about that, sir. I'm sorry. And then it goes in the fryer. Now these onion rings are homemade. They were made this morning. Now we're gonna put some shrimp in.
Now you can see here most kitchens are the same. Everybody's working in a close area. Everything is within your arm's reach, basically. So you
Has to be.
has to be.
Has to be.
How long does it take you to get used to the heat in the kitchen?
I'm used to it. Shrimp goes in, and lastly the clams go in. As you can see, these are Ipswich clams. Ipswich clams, yep. They're delivered almost every day. Daily, yep.
If you were gonna hire a cook now, you come in here, you're gonna train him your way. You want it done a certain way.
Absolutely, it's my way.
Right,
this is the way we do it over here. Yeah, okay. I always train on myself.
So it's consistent.
Yeah, it has to be consistent. It has to be consistent all the time.
Onion rings are ready.
The secret is you got to keep the flour clean all the time too. The flour has to stay clean all the time, and the oil has to be clean all the time as well. We change the oil every day, and the oil that we use for seafood gets changed every day, and the oil that we use for the French fries gets filtered every day, and the oil that we use for the onion rings and the chicken fingers gets filtered as well. And then we rotate.
So everything got its own fryer.
Yeah, oh yeah, seafood go in one fryer, onion rings and chicken fingers go in one fryer, and the French fries go in a separate fryer. And you can't overcook seafood either. It has to cook right.
Exactly right.
It has to be nice and golden. French fries go in first, then the onion rings, and then we just stack it on top. And this is the seafood combo. That's a Kravings seafood combo. Over 2 pounds of food, definitely. Guaranteed.
Haha, and now this is the most important part of the program
Sure is.
for me. And look at that. Now, you have to be amazed at this now. If you come in here, this is one of the specials at Kravings on Winn Street. And probably at the Liberty Bell too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Same
absolutely.
exact food.
Now look at that. Look at that. If I could finish that, now I'm a pretty good eater, but I'm going to give it a good try. It looks delicious.
Thank you.
So
Thank you
let's
very
dig
much.
right in. Now,
Absolutely.
while
Now, before you eat, I just want to let you know that everything you see on this table was made here. From the tartar sauce to the coleslaw to the onion rings.
Everything is made here.
Absolutely.
We already talked about it. They come in at 10 in the morning. You start. We're going to.
We actually start before that.
All right, you start before that.
Yeah.
So you're going to start. Everything's getting chopped up and put. There must be some direction to this, right?
Absolutely. We make our own coleslaw dressing. Everything's chopped up over here. And
why would you do it? I mean, I understand why, but you tell me why you think it's just better.
It always tastes better fresh. Always does.
All right, we're going to test that right now. We'll see if it tastes better fresh. Yeah, you're right. Very good.
Thank you.
But I can't waste a lot of time eating coleslaw.
You don't want to fill up on coleslaw.
No. Is there a thing on the end of that shrimp? No, you take it off?
Yeah, the tail is still on it. What do you think?
Very good.
Good stuff?
That was a good piece of shrimp. Now, you talk a little bit about what's on this plate.
Yeah.
And how you prepared it, and then I'm going to work my way to the fish.
Now, again, everything comes in fresh. All the seafood comes in fresh daily.
Yeah.
The fish, the scallops, the shrimp, the clams. They come in every day. They come in here. That's a scallop, and that's a sea scallop. That's a nice big piece of scallops right there.
It is, yeah.
Sometimes that's so big we got to cut them in half. And same thing with the fish. The fish comes in nice big pieces. We cut them up over here. Some pieces go to the big pieces go to the plates, as in like in fish and chips and the broiled seafood, and the smaller pieces go for the sandwiches, for the fish sandwiches. That doesn't mean the fish sandwiches are no good.
No,
it's still the same fish. Right. It's just you'll get in two small pieces instead of a big piece. And
you think anybody minds if I eat with my hands?
Absolutely not. That's the way you're supposed to eat it. No, yeah, absolutely. You don't use forks and knives for this. Got some tartar sauce over here if you'd like to try it too as well.
No. The Ipswich clams are very good.
Absolutely.
And I'll have to qualify that by saying I know something about clams. My daughter has a clam store in Rockport, so I know something about clams. Yeah. This clam is very good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You got to keep, same thing. You have to keep it fresh and local. You don't want you don't want to get anything frozen. That's the worst thing you could do.
You think that's the secret now of all people like you, a young entrepreneur who has a couple of restaurants, compared to the big guys that get everything frozen and it's half cooked before it even gets to the table? You know what I mean?
I mean, that's what separates the smaller guys from the big guys. That's what separates us from other people. That's what keeps us, fresh and favorite of the locals. A lot of the locals would rather come here and eat it than go somewhere and instead of eating, go somewhere and eat a piece of frozen fish.
When I was young, there used to be nationwide restaurants would be on the highways. You know what I mean? And the one thing about it, they were probably consistently bad. You know what I mean? But you knew it was going to be consistent. Yeah. So now, I think like you say, all the smaller stores and people are trying to keep everything fresh. Yeah. You read about it all the time in the schools. They're trying to get kids to eat fresh food every day. Get the local guy to cook it and grow it. Yeah. Then you get it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So I think it's very important. But this is delicious. I
mean, another thing is you support the local economy if you keep it local as well. You gotta help each other out.
You don't have to put ketchup on this. This got a flavor.
Absolutely not. The ketchup is for the French fries.
Oh, all right.
That's what Now the French fries and the onion rings are buried under all the seafood.
I'll try and save some French fries for you people.
We'll make them another plate. Don't worry about it. I do have a roast beef plate on its way as well too. We're
gonna take some pictures.
And this would be the roast beef plate. Three-way, of course, cheese mayo sauce.
Wow, huh?
Yeah. This is very, very popular as well.
I would have somebody cut that in half.
Sure.
You can't pick that up anytime.
Yeah, that's a messy plate. We need a bib for that.
So let's say
we'll cut it for you.
106 Winn Street, Woburn, Mass. Now, if you were coming from New Hampshire to come here and get a good seafood plate,
Absolutely. This is the place
get
to
off
be.
at Winn Street and come down to my friend next door has a hydraulic shop over here, Keith Russell.
Yep.
And he always tells them to come down to the gas station, and he's right across the street from the gas station.
Right across the street from the gas station, and you know, when you're done with your food, if you'd like to grab an ice cream, there's there's the ice cream place right next door to us. People can grab an ice cream, and you know, if they want to come in here and eat it, I don't mind at all. They can bring it and you know, enjoy an ice cream after the food. You'll get the best of both worlds.
Again, we have a website.
We do have a website. It's Kravings with a K, etc.com. I have my whole menu on there. You'll get the phone number. We have a feedback section. You can see what customers say about us.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You know, you can also get, you can see the specials. We run specials sometimes. You can get the coupons on there. Pretty much all the information you need to know about us is on the website.
And if you live in Stoneham, the Liberty Bell.
If you live in Stoneham, come by the Liberty Bell. Yeah. I do have a website there too. It's called mylibertybell.com.
And everything at the Liberty Bell is pretty much here.
Everything, same exact menu.
I'm going to make an assumption, it's not a good idea, but I'm sure the reason that you don't call this Liberty Bell is because there is a Liberty Bell restaurant in Woburn already.
Yeah, there is a Liberty Bell in Woburn. I actually know the guy. Very, very, very nice people. And you know, so decided to call it Kravings. We were just brainstorming, me and my partner. We just sat down and we were just brainstorming, you know, coming up with names. And
I'm craving for a fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? But now you change it with the K, makes it a little bit.
With a little twist.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I appreciate you inviting us down for this.
Thank you for coming down.
Meal. It's delicious.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming down and giving me a chance to show the people what I have here.
Well, you're doing a good job of it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.